B-2, Bueller, video check, COMMS 1, Geronimo.
Hey everybody, let's talk a little bit about what happened for Operation Midnight Hammer. This is deep intel. I'm a military audio scanner and photographer that lives in the northeast Oklahoma area. This is going to be really cool. I don't think I've seen this discussed anywhere, but I'm about to show you how the initial stages of Operation Hammer kicked off with a feint. For those of you who don't know what that means, it's a legitimate question. Don't laugh at anybody. It's a fake, and I'm going to show you exactly what happened here in the area of Whiteman Air Force Base pre-launch. Now, some people have probably talked about this by now. I've chosen not to because I didn't, first of all, I saw it happen live, and I wasn't going to give it away then, obviously. But you're going to see here, I'll get through this as quick as I can, and you're going to hear the actual mission comms from this. So here we go. We're going to start the video and start the playback of ADSB. And I want you to pay attention to Lawton, Oklahoma. What's in Lawton, Oklahoma? ALTUS Air Force Base. And as you can clearly see here, we have a mass launch happening. This is actual ADSB data. No modifications. It's real. No fake. This is Friday night, 2300 hours local, Central Time, or Saturday, 3:17 Zulu. Notice what's happening down here in ALTUS Air Force Base. Tremendous amount of activity. We got 5 birds that just went up at once. Must be pretty smoky and loud down there. This bird here is going to stay in the pattern. He is the backup bird, and you're going to see, I don't know why I can't click on it, but you're going to see he's going to stay in the pattern. The other 4 are all code 1. They're going, and you can see here they're launching and they're going to head near Oklahoma City. And then they're going to take a north-northeast route over my area. This is a common navigational launch out of ALTUS and especially out of Tinker under the call sign Nitro 61. Nitro is also ALTUS's standard call sign. Nitro 61. You've got this guy, this other KC-135, and I'm not really sure. You can see he's cooking though. He's at 40,000 feet, 500 knots. Now look what's happening. We've got a second mass launch happening here from ALTUS with, again, the backup bird. Now, all 4 of the second launch, Nitro 71 is code 1. They're going to head up. And the backup bird, RTBs, he goes home. Now, they're flying over this area. You're going to see the actual video in a moment of Nitro 61 flight flying over northeast Oklahoma in a very nice, pretty, tight trail formation, 4 miles. And here comes Oklahoma City. They're going to, Nitro 71 flight is now approaching. Still getting up to altitude, full of gas, cooking and booking. Here they go. Now, about this point, I'm watching this and I'm wondering, okay, what's going to happen? Is this a repo flight, repositioning? Are they going overseas? Don't know. We're about to find out, aren't we? I bet you want to know. And then I promise you're going to hear the full video with all the comms. I'm going to speed this up a little for you so you don't have to wait too long. Just before, okay, Branson, they're coming up. I'm thinking, all right, it looks like a transit flight. They're going overseas to get ready for Operation Midnight Hammer. Of course, I didn't know that's what it was called then, but they're going to pass Branson. By the way, you're also going to see video of Nitro 71 flight going over and hear their comms as well, boys and girls. And just as they get past Branson, Missouri, what is going to happen? This is the telling moment right here. Uh-oh, we've turned now about 350. And guess what's located right up in this area where my arrow is? Whiteman Air Force Base. Knob Noster, Missouri, just east of Kansas City, about right in this area. Now we've got something going here. And you would think, wouldn't you, that if this were real, first of all, they wouldn't be squawking modes and codes and be perfectly visible on ADSB. But second, they also wouldn't be doing what's called a flight check every 4 to 5 minutes. Now, in reality, it was spaced out more than that. But a flight check is when you hear like the Thunderbird say 1, 2, 3, 4, they all check in. They're making it obvious. They're broadcasting who they are, what they are. They're checking in with Center, Kansas City Center, which is very polite of them, by the way, if you're going to bomb somebody or set up a refuel. And right in, about this time, I'm thinking, oh, it's on. It's on. Let's see if flight number 2, Nitro 71 flight, will follow as well. But we're reaching a crucial point here. Nitro 61 flight is reaching the area of Whiteman Air Force Base. And I can tell you from very much experience doing this, just watching, that the B-2s typically refuel along 110. If you live in Rolla, Missouri, you have the best view in the world of B-2s refueling. But that's another day. And I have videos of a B-2 refueling on 313 here, which runs more along my area. I want you to watch what happens here. We're going to continue, okay? Nitro 61 flight approaches the IP point here of 309 and 330, which runs kind of east-west. It's going to turn left about 260, I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it's going to follow along AR 309, 330, and more importantly, it's going to switch to that frequency, and you're going to hear, I want you to listen to the video coming up very closely, because you're going to hear several key things. You're going to hear a complete broadcast of their call signs, who they are, what they're doing, and then you're going to hear something very key early in the video. You're going to hear Bravo 2 refueler. Bravo 2 is code. It's public knowledge. This is nothing, classified or anything. Bravo 2 is the Air Force typical refueling code for B-2. B-2 refueler comm check. Okay, you would never, ever, ever hear that, let alone hear it 3 or 4 times if these guys were going to really do something big. Whoever's playing Bravo 2 could be a B-52, or it could be just somebody sitting in the back of one of the KC-135s with his own radio. But you're going to hear, it sounds like they've got a mask on at times, which would be appropriate. If they were going to take off with bunker busters, obviously, and I said this at the time, they're going to have to take off light. With 60,000 pounds of ass whoop in the back, you're not going to be able to take off with a lot of fuel. You're going to need to refuel immediately. Take off from Whiteman, join up here on 309, 330, and then tank and go. And you're going to do it with 4 tankers times 2, 8 tankers, probably 4 B-2s would be the assumption, or more, 6 to 8, 1 tanker per bird. You got to back up. I don't know. But anyway, this is all designed for deception, so none of this is real. So I don't know what they would really do. But I do know one thing. They're not going to broadcast everything they're doing. These birds are going to continue on down AR 330 westbound, and so are Nitro 71 flight. 61 flight, 71 flight, creating the total illusion. And also, you're going to hear them join up with Mighty Flight, and Mighty is the alleged B-2 call sign. Mighty Flight. I think it's Mighty 11. Mighty is not a B-2 call sign. That's immediately how I knew that this is not real. And you're also going to hear them very politely checking in with KC Center, broadcasting their location. You're even going to hear them end of refuel request, which is nice. Something you most likely wouldn't do if you were really attacking somebody. As we're going to watch this play on out, I'm going to now, here in a moment, I'm going to play this video for you. I'm going to speed this on up so you can watch them go down this track, supposedly refueling the B-2s, which they're not doing. Maybe they are, I don't know. Anyway, and then they're going to head back southbound here in a moment. You can see them breaking up, and they're heading back home. They're RTB back to Lawton, back to ALTUS Air Force Base. So they flew the mission. That was the mission profile for the fake B-2 launch for Operation Midnight Hammer. And now I'm going to play you the video of the comms with the actual video of them traveling over the northeast Oklahoma area in great formation. So great job, guys. Great job, U.S. military. 60,000 pounds of whoop ass in each B-2. And this was the opening move Friday night, 2300 hours, 0300 Zulu, Saturday morning. And here we go.
Flight check. 2, 3, 4. Air Nitro 61, flight of 4. Non-sticker formation. 4 will be 4 miles from trail. We're in the 1280300. Bravo 2, Bueller. Video check. COM 1. Check. Geronimo. Bravo 2, push. AR prime. Push. Red flight. AR prime. Nitro 61 flight check. 2, 3, 4. Anyway, we can get a UHF frequency. 4 flight push 353 this morning. 2, 3, 4. Center Nitro 61 flight is 1280300. Formation of 4, number 4 is 4 miles of trail.
71 flight check.
4.
Y'all, Nitro 71 flight push 319.1.
Center Nitro 61 flight of 4. Non-sticker formation. 4 will be 4 miles of trail. We're in the 1. clear. Radio check. Geronimo. Bravo 2, push AR prime. And Bravo 2, that's push red flight AR prime. Flight check.
2.
3.
And Center Nitro 7-1 flight, do you have a uniform by chance?
How you do, Metro 71353 point.
Copy, thanks. Nitro 7-1 flight, push 353.8.
Nitro 6-1 flight, push 353 point. Nitro 6-1 flight check. 2, 3, 4.
1 flight, inner box, 280 to 300.
Center Nitro 6-1 flight in the block 280-300. Formation of 4, number 4 is 4 miles of trail.
Nitro 7-1 flight check.
2, 3.
Center, good evening. Nitro 7-1 flight, leveling the block 803. Center Nitro 7-1 flight in the block 80 to 300. Flight check.
3. Nitro 6-1, Mighty 2-1, we have our end AR request when you're ready.
7-1, Mighty 1-1, AR prime, radio check.
Nitro 7-1, have you loud and clear?
Mighty 1-1 flight, push secondary. Mighty 1-1 and AR request will be direct to Hill City, that's Hotel Lima Charlie, and we can maintain 22 block 24.
Nitro 7-1, copy. Hotel Lima Charlie, flight level 240, block 220, block 240.
Loud and clear, also for Mighty 1-1. You guys mind pushing over to AR secondary?
So 7-1, flight check. 2, 3, 4.
Metro 7-1, Mighty 1-1, flight has you loud and clear, AR secondary. Mighty 1-1 flight, and we'll take that at the AR exit as well.
Metro 7-1, copies all. 1 flight, resuming AR.